In the heart of medieval England, there was once a quiet little village named Woolpit. Surrounded by endless fields and forests, it was the kind of place where nothing strange ever happened. Until one summer morning, when two children appeared from nowhere. Their skin was green, their eyes filled with fear, and their story would haunt history for centuries. It began when local farmers heard faint cries coming from an old wolf trap, a deep pit used to catch wild animals. Curious, they peered inside and saw two children huddled together, frightened and pale, but not pale like normal skin. Their color was a soft, shimmering green. No one knew where they came from. They spoke no language anyone could understand. Their clothes were made from a strange metallic fabric, like nothing seen in England before. The villagers of Woolpit were stunned. Some whispered that the children were spirits. Others said they came from the land of the dead. But one kind-hearted farmer brought them to his home, hoping to help. Yet, when he offered food, the children refused everything. Bread, apples, milk. They pushed it all away, until they saw raw green beans and suddenly began to eat them hungrily. For days, they ate nothing else. Word of the strange children soon reached Sir Richard de Calne, a nobleman who lived nearby. He took them to his manor and cared for them like his own. Slowly, the children began to adjust, but their fear never left. The boy, the younger one, grew weak. Within weeks, he fell ill and died quietly in his sleep. The girl, however, survived. She grew stronger, learned to speak English, and began to tell her unbelievable story. She said she and her brother came from a place with no sunlight, a twilight world known as the land of St. Martin. There, everything glowed faintly green. The trees, the rivers, even the air. She said the people of that land were all like them, green-skinned and peaceful. They tended their herds and never saw the bright sun that humans lived under. One day, she and her brother were following their cattle into a mysterious cave. Inside, they heard the sound of distant bells. They followed the sound through a tunnel, and suddenly, were blinded by a powerful light. When they opened their eyes, they were here, in Woolpit. The villagers didn't know what to believe. Some thought the children had wandered from another village and turned green from eating strange plants. Others believed her that they came from an underground world hidden beneath the earth. Monks wrote about the story in great detail, calling it a miracle and a mystery. But no one could explain how the children could appear from nowhere, speaking no known language and glowing with an unnatural hue. As years passed, the girl lost her green color completely. She learned to live among humans, even married, and worked in Sir Richard's household. Yet, those who met her said there was always something different about her, a look in her eyes, like she was remembering a world none of them could see. She often said she longed for the land of eternal twilight, where the sun never burned, and the air shimmered like emerald mist. Centuries later, historians tried to solve the mystery. Some said it was a story of orphan children who lost their way. Others suggested they suffered from a rare illness called chlorosis, a sickness that makes skin appear green. But none of those theories explain their strange language, or the way they appear, out of nowhere, in a pit once meant for wolves. Were they travelers from another dimension? Or refugees from a hidden civilization beneath our feet? Today, the village of Woolpit still exists quiet, peaceful, and ordinary. Yet locals say that on certain nights, under a full moon, a faint green glow rises from the old pit. Maybe it's just the wind playing tricks. Or maybe the children of St. Martin's land are still watching. What do you believe? Were they real, or a story meant to warn us that our world still hides secrets, deep below the surface? This is the story of the Green Children of Woolpit, one of England's oldest, strangest, and most haunting mysteries. Thank you for watching. If you love true mysteries from history, subscribe to Truth Travestories, where every story hides a truth waiting to be found.